Let's see how it all turns out. Week 5, Love Island. Crazy. We'll see. Let's get right in. Already, this guy. First of all, shout out Bachelor Fan Take for the recap videos. Appreciate you. He always be having the funny intros because the way they be looking dumb sad. But let's hop into it.
With another week of Love Island USA and America,
Damn, they always
I gotta
crying.
say,
They
you
don't
got to
ever
vote
have a great
again,
week.
and
You're very good, you.
Well, they got to vote this
You
week.
are very good.
There's
you.
a lot more to it than that.
You're very good, you.
There are underlying things that you
Understand?
watching Ace and Shelley constantly move down those podiums was giving me the giggles. So thank you for
What?
that. And if you don't know what I mean by that, well,
Stick around.
because we're going to get to all the tea from this week. But alright, where we last left off, everyone was getting real grumpy from the heart rate challenge. Shelly's pissed at Huda,
People were sick.
Brian's wondering what's going wrong with Andrina as she's gone completely cold on him, but on the other hand, has heated up with Pepe. Nick is
Damn.
peeved at Elan for going in on Sierra, but like, what is the guy supposed to do? Ace is pissed at Shelly for doubling back to kiss Chris a second time in that challenge, while Shelly is now also pissed off at
Bro, why are they mad? Like, I know that heart rate challenge was kind of crazy, but I'm like, how you gon' you macking on somebody right next to me? Why are you mad that I'm playing the game? Like, we locked in or we not locked in? Right? What are we doing here? Like, why are you acting like this when we all doing the same exact thing? Right?
Ace for being mad because she thinks what she did was so little in comparison to all his long makeouts with other people. However, Ace counters by saying, yeah, I did that, however I did it with people who I have no connection with, but Chris is someone you're still exploring. So essentially everyone is really mad and everyone's in their grumps.
You know, I hate to say that Ace is right. You know, because he's my least favorite person on the show. But Ace is right. You know, I'm making out with people who I don't really care for and doing whatever with. You actually got a feeling for old boy. And you double back and kissed him twice. Okay, so we're going to compare apples to oranges. We're going to count how many we each got.
When Huda goes to sit down with Shelly and Shelly says, no, talk to me another day when I'm less mad, and because of that, Huda's in tears,
Damn.
Amaya then comes in like,
Conversation went well. No, we didn't talk. She didn't talk to you? Really?
Might be annoying too, low key. Ain't gonna lie to you. She always be like acting like oblivious. Like she don't know what's going on and everything's the most devastating thing in the world, and clearly she's crying. Why would you ask if it went well if she's crying? Like, what indication of, oh damn, she's crying, she must be hella happy, it must have went great, right? Like, that's crazy.
Bless Amaya, bless her heart. Meanwhile, Chris actually does comfort Huda, and so she's starting to get feelings for him. Except when she notices something funny about the breakfast he gives her the next day versus the one that he gives to Shelly.
How are you and Chris? Like, we were great. Everything's great. And then this morning, he gave her 2 pancakes and gave me 1. Gave her a flower and gave me none. So
Damn. He made you breakfast though. Like, why you playing that tit for tat stuff? Because that was the same thing she was asking Jeremiah, like, for, like, yo, when I'm going through something, give me comfort, do the little things for me, take the lead. But now Chris doing that, and now we playing tit for tat. Now we playing like, oh, he gave her 2 pancakes and only got 1. He made you breakfast. Like, what else do you want? Like, you've been asking for this for the entire season, and you got it, and you still complaining. Come on, Huda. Come on. It's always misery loves company, huh? Always, as soon as, ooh, knowing damn well that's gonna make shit worse. No comfort or support. No, like, nah, girl, that's not what that mean. At least he cooked for you. They was like, damn. Fuck. He gave you one pancake and gave her two? Fuck. That's crazy. they just done made the situation go from probably like a 7 to a full 10.
Uh-oh, not another Huda pancake incident. But
Crazy.
you know Huda's in her season of growth. So instead of freaking out, she just ends up talking to Chris about it. And with all the focus that Shelly's giving Ace right now, Chris is now thinking he needs to shift things and look towards someone who actually cares about him. So he promises to make Huda a priority. Oh, and with all this animosity in the house, production decides that it's time to actually invest in a love story.
Sierra and Nick, it's time to put the wheels in motion as you're going on a date. Please get ready to leave the villa. Okay. I think this is like their first, from what I remember, their first date like that. Which is cool.
So they send Nick and Sierra out on a date where these two finally make things official.
This is where I want to like formally ask you if you'd like to be closed off.
I would like to formally accept this offer.
Wait a minute,
They closed
does this
off,
mean
huh?
we're not going to be exploring anymore? Because that's going to make one little man really mad. Now as for...
Oh, he's sick. Was Ace plotting on Sierra? That's cool. I mean, I know Nick and Sierra, they wanted to be kind of closed off from the jump. So it's not, it's not a surprise that they are. But you already know, Nick about to get that conversation that Jeremiah got. Why are you closed off? Why are you not exploring? Why are you not on other things or other people? Is Ace about to set up Nick? Let's find out.
For Elan, he's still clinging on to hope with Sierra based off some of the things she said back at Cass.
Elam, you gotta give that up, big dog. You should have seen the way that Sierra jumped up and kissed Nick when they got reunited, bro. That gotta be a telltale sign, bro. Like, you gotta pack it up. Put another pot on the stove. Get that cooking, bro. Cause this one don't went cold.
So, all the while, Sierra is returning from her date with Nick like...
What happened?
Okay.
What? That's how you know nobody finding love. Why are they acting like that? Like, this is the first closed off people we had. Oh, go crazy. And they all into it. Like, tell me what happened. He literally just asked her. Like, it was nothing special.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Elan's still going.
Elam sick as hell. That boy's stomach is in his ass.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
And when Sierra sits down with all the girls and Nick sits down with all the boys and starts talking like this...
Did you?
Meanwhile, Elan...
Elam sick as hell. Elam wanna cry so bad. But that's good though. But that's good that somebody found somebody else. I think this would be the strongest connection that I've seen probably since like Ace and Shelly, Jeremiah Huda, and then Hannah and Charlie. But a good woman will make you feel like that. Don't even got the word. Just have you screaming like a little kid.
Now, Elan's a free agent, and his options, they're limited. I mean, Amaya's there, but their conversation is just, I don't know.
I know there's only one moon in the world, or hopefully, like, you never know in outer space.
My sister moved to Belgium.
In Germany?
No, Brussels in Belgium.
She said, in Germany? Amaya gotta be. Yeah, I don't know. See, one Fruit Loop shot in the entire box. Cause ain't no way she just said that.
Belgium's like one of the
Still pining for Pepe, who promptly friend zones her, so
Damn.
I bet she's pretty glad she pumped the brakes on Brian, cause now she's got nothing. But don't worry,
Sheesh.
Andrina, Pepe's also not feeling the spark with Grayson anymore.
Switched up is crazy. Like, that's the thing too. You leave one flame to go check out another flame, and they don't want you, but you don't throw water on the old flame. Now you got nothing. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. You can't do that. Cause then you leave with none.
I haven't been feeling that spark with Grayson. I've been trying to figure out like how to tell, because it's not a her thing. It's definitely not a her thing. I mean, she's an amazing girl.
Well, not even a Hannah clone can move this man's heart. So
Damn.
taking a look around, what even is this season anymore? The couple connections are sparse to say the least. Now, up next, the Islanders have another challenge thing where they get to write anonymous notes to each other. Like this.
Don't let them talk about you like that, Austin.
I don't know how you've made it this far. You don't give any girl effort. You're just enjoying your time in the villa.
Okay, but are they wrong? However, things get emotional when
they get
Amaya
letters
goes
and things
up
like
and
that.
reads
Oh my
this
goodness.
You cry more than David. You try to move too fast for everyone.
Bring her down again.
Fast for everyone.
Damn.
But Amaya says, you know what? This is who I am, and while people may view
There we
it as
go,
a
Amaya.
weakness,
You wear your heart on
it's a
your sleeve,
strength.
bro.
At which point, Ace slams his fist down
And this
because
guy
he
always
can't
got
let
something
her
to
have
say.
her moment, so he has to interject and bring her down again.
You're very, very wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're very passionate when you talk. But when you saying, babe, can I grab this for you? Babe, can I do this? Are you coming at it very, very strong off the rip?
Oh, not this.
What is he talking about, bro? Okay, if that doesn't work for you, that is okay, bro. Like, you ain't had to say nothing at all, bro. Like, that's not even your connection. Like, that's not even the girl you own like that, bro. Why do you got any input whatsoever? Like, he ain't had to say nothing. But he was like, well, actually, I think you come on very strong. I think you just say you move too fast and it makes people feel pressured. Like, shut up, dude. Don't nobody care. Like, sometimes you gotta read the room and not say nothing, bruh. Sometimes you gotta just not say anything, cause what you talking for? That's you on Shelly. Amaya ain't got nothing to do with you. You think you giving like good advice, bruh. Relax. Also, this is crazy. Second time I seen him without a hat. Back-to-back episode, so he might be, growth, I guess.
Again, Ace brings up the babe thing for the 20th time, and I'm just here like...
Shut up about this.
Yeah, the babe thing was week 1. Like, when they was connected and she was calling him babe, that was week 1. We in week 5 now. That was 4 weeks ago. Let it go, bruh. Let it go. It doesn't matter.
Babe.
Shut up about this.
Babe.
So Amaya's in tears and feels horrid, even though she tries to say stuff like, I'm maybe not the book that everyone wants to read, and that's okay. Thankfully, though, Brian comes in to defend her.
One thing I gotta add though, coming from a Hispanic household, calling someone babe, mi amor, mi vida, that's just how we talk. You're telling her meet you halfway, you gotta meet her halfway too.
I did that.
But oh, we can't just let...
Don't nobody care, bro. Like, why does he keep interjecting? Like, oh, I tried to meet her. You didn't want to be with her, bro. Give it up. Give it up, fam. Go back to Shelly. Like, what are you talking about? I tried to meet her halfway. Don't nobody give a fuck. That was 4 weeks ago. You on Shelly now. Be with Shelly. Shut up and just sit there.
Amaya feel good, can we? Because then her current match, Zach, comes in like...
When we speak, like, obviously, like, I let you be passionate with me, I let you kiss me, I let you touch me. Sometimes I feel like I have to take a step back.
Zach, you had every opportunity to tell me that when we were sitting off the field.
You know...
What is going on here? What is going on? This is crazy. I thought Zach was starting off well. Like, I like the way you kiss me. I like the way you talk to me. I like the way you make me feel. All the right things. And then she just like, you could have told me that shit over there. And he's like, I tried to. And they just started, it just be beef off the rip, bruh. Like, the communication is not there.
So the problem with all of Amaya's connections this season is that Amaya has mostly been used to stay on the island. Because looking back, pretty much all the people who've coupled with Amaya, for the most part, have coupled with her because they felt like they needed to be in a couple or else they'd be eliminated.
Sheesh.
Not because they actually...
That's a crazy thing, too, to realize. Like, damn. Somebody's only choosing me to stay in the competition. I feel bad now for Amaya. Like, I called her oblivious. I'm like, why is she always crying? But that must be a sick feeling to realize. Like, damn, I'm only here because I'm somebody's last option. Right? Because they don't want to go home. So I'm gonna stay here. I'm about to stay. That's the only reason why they choosing me. Damn. Sympathy for Amaya though, for sure. But fuck, that's tough.
Cared for her. So when Amaya, who's got a big personality and there's nothing wrong with that, then showed them interest, it gave them the ick and they were like, whoa, step back. Because I mean, at this point, everyone knows who Amaya is. If they were actually interested and excited about her, then they'd enjoy the passionate side to her.
That's true too.
My take, at least.
And that's facts, right? That's facts. Whereas like, if you really like somebody, like that's not an issue for you. Like a woman who's being overly caring, overly passionate, overly engaged in what you got going on. If you really like somebody, you feel me? Like that's not an issue. Like you enjoy that, right? Especially as a man. But it's like when you don't like them at all, or you don't have those same feelings, then it gets annoying. But yeah, that's who she is. Like she's very wears her heart on her sleeve. She's really, you know, feeling the emotions and things like that. And as a man, like if you like somebody, that's not an issue at all. Elon's just like, I'm just here for the
Pepe
vibes.
gets called out for playing it safe with Grayson, saying he's actually just waiting for Hannah, and this rightfully gets Grayson upset, as she turns to Pepe and goes, you know what, if you actually don't want to be with me, then please just let me go and explore with other people. Austin then calls out Ace.
To Ace from Austin, people have sucked up to what you say. The Ace posse doesn't go against you when it comes to Jeremiah. He was...
Either he wrote that really weird, or Ace has trouble reading. But that's neither here nor there. But Austin's right though. Ace be trying to click up and get everybody to think about like, or think the way that he does, right? And kind of forces a wedge between people. And if you go against that, then you kind of get turned on.
Damned if he did.
You know what, Austin? I may also be wondering how you're still around, but for that one, so with this, Ace enters his Napoleon Bonaparte era because he's small and he's going to war.
Just because I have the balls to say that shit doesn't mean, oh, Ace is a hater. One of us out of the two is 6'5" and one of us is 5'10" and has the balls to say some shit around here. Because I have some heart.
What?
You don't.
I'm mad he said he's 5'10" because that's my height. But that's textbook definition of the Napoleon complex. My man. Sheesh. I had a little hate in his heart when he said that.
Wait a minute, I'm confused. Who's supposed to be the person in the room who's 5'10"? Cause, is it Ace?
I'm happy, yeah. He not 5'10". He not my height. Okay, cool. He smaller guy than me. So I can't. We not in the same boat, which I'm happy about.
Thankfully, though, after the show, Austin does clear this up for us online. And by the way, there's
said he's
nothing wrong with
5'6" on a
being
good day.
short. Height you can't control. Being an ass you can control, but height you can't. So
That's
yeah,
funny.
pretty much everyone gets called out for different things at some point.
Yeah, why are they calling people out?
She gets reamed for claiming to be a girl's girl, but then kissing Chris, someone who Shelly was pursuing. Which is kinda wild, considering Shelly's done nothing to show interest in Chris these last few days, which Huda also thinks is BS.
Shelly and Ace kiss the people all the time, but they're still pursuing connections?
Damn.
I can kiss people that I like. Like, what the f?
And continuing with the Shelly comments, Chris gets called out for this.
Huda's not wrong. Huda is not wrong, bruh. What is this activity, bro? They just pressing people? Like, they just pressing random people they got beef with? Because just a few minutes ago, they were all happy that Sierra and Nick are closed off now. They was all doing fireside chats together, jumping up and down, clapping. Now it's we pressing people. That's a quick turn.
To Chris from Shelly, the switch up is insane. If you just wanted to come to the villa, you could have said that.
Okay, why is Shelly so pressed that a man is exploring something new and doesn't want to sit back and be second place to Ace?
That's
like,
true.
Really, is her and Ace's whole thing being mad at people who aren't exploring enough? Or is she just mad that the person Chris
Like, and that's the issue with Ace and Shelly. They want to be like, they want to be together. They want their main things to be their main thing, right? But whoever they're interested in, they don't want them to be clicked up with somebody else. That's the crazy part about it, right? Where it's like, they don't, or be my second option, you better not have no one else. Which is delusional way of thinking. Crazy. Because to say that to Chris, and you be sitting right next to Ace, is wild.
Chris picked was Huda. Like, what are you, the exploring police? Because they seem to set the rules on who gets to explore and how. But Taylor up there
is Alandria gonna press him?
Called out by Alandria.
To Taylor from Alandria, stand on business and stop acting like a little bitch with a smiley face.
Which, by the way, is primarily about him saying,
what? Why does Alandria? I know Alandria is hurt. Like, I know Alandria is hurt. Taylor switched up. I'm pretty sure that cut her deep. But what's up with calling him a bitch though? Like, you know, stand on business, stop acting like a, like, damn. Like, sheesh. Man.
He wanted to kiss Alandria in the heart rate challenge, but he didn't out of respect for Clark.
If I was moving like Taylor, Taylor won't be here.
Oh, okay, I see. She mad, Taylor mad because he held it down during the heart rate challenge. And was like, I don't want to kiss Alandria. You know, I wanna stay with Clark. I want to make sure she good. And Alandria didn't like that. She didn't get chosen. Tough.
Jalen was here, I reassured this man every motherfucking day he ain't do shit for me.
So in response, Taylor says, it sounds like you want me to move for you, but I'm moving for me. I'm trying to find a connection for me, and if that's inconvenient for you, I'm sorry, but that's it. And when another note comes out telling him to make up his mind, Taylor flat out goes,
I think Clark.
Like, Alandria, keep pushing that button. Because I know, I get it. You was locked in with him for so long, and he switched up. And you want him to choose you, and you want him to say it out loud, and you're trying to put him in that position to choose. And to lead you to positions like this, where he just played you in front of everybody. He doesn't. Now, I won't even say play, because I think he was real clear when he made that choice last episode, or last week, or last elimination. But he just reinforced it. You know, he didn't do what you wanted him to do. He chose Clark. And now you gotta look crazy because you keep trying to force this thing with somebody who don't want to be with you. And it sucks for Alandria. Don't get me wrong. But again, that's for the reason why you gotta have two flames going at the same time.
Where Zach goes to speak with Amaya.
Looking at him talk right now, I just know what type of shit he's saying. I just want to like fucking push him in the pool, like
what?
Shut up.
Okay, that one got me. And Jaden must have some sort of Spidey investigator sense, cause she called out his BS before he even got to say it.
For him,
Zach decides to tell Amaya this.
I didn't want to kiss you, but I just did because I didn't want to. Obviously, I should say so. You know, Amaya's too soon, and then you would have understood my boundaries a little bit more. But I didn't do that, and maybe that was the wrong decision kissing you at that time.
What? That's actually insane.
Oh, and Grayson and...
That's tough. I didn't want to kiss you. I just did it just because. And I'm sorry to lead you down this road that I knew was going to catch you in your feelings. And maybe that was wrong of me. But that's why I'm telling you 4 weeks later. Or 2 weeks later.
And thankfully, at least Shelly and Huda finally talk and agree that Huda wasn't trying to be malicious, so we can at least move on from that. But alright, the show then brings out
wait a minute.
Game, and this one...
Why was Shelly pressing Chris when she knew Huda was on that? But then she's also mad at Huda for kissing Ace. The math ain't mathin', bro. The math ain't mathin'.
One is a doozy, as it's all about ranking people from most likely to least likely based on questions like...
We asked America to rank the boys from most to least.
America be fucking shit up. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen in this one. America be fucking the whole situation up.
Genuine.
And what the Islanders are trying to do here is match their answers with America, as all of these questions were voted on by viewers, where the person voted most likely gets confetti, and the person voted least likely gets some Nickelodeon slimed, or at least I hope that's slime. And
That's
hold
weird.
up, is that Nick? What in the Elan copycat from earlier are you doing, my guy? The full copy-paste? Oh, this one's giving.
And you got a goatee.
I did.
Did you
That's
get that after
funny.
you helped me move and you saw mine?
Yes. Goatee.
But alright, the best part of this game is watching as they continuously put Ace or Shelly up in the top rankings for most genuine or best boyfriend material or most trustworthy, and then America's votes are revealed, and these two have to constantly move down. While Amaya, who everyone was hating on earlier, well,
She
this
getting
girl's
love.
giving her flowers as she's
America
put
love
first for
Amaya,
pretty much
which is great,
everything.
which I'm happy that
like
it's happening.
best couple, yup, Amaya and her +1. Well, Ace and Shelly,
6th is Jaden and Austin.
I see you guys around.
7th is Andreina and Brian.
Hey, yo, bounce out of there, man.
so
That's
I gotta
funny.
say, once again, voters...
They wasn't feeling
Good. Nah, you're good.
Oh, and also Taylor and Clark, they're pretty much always put last as well, with the exception of the final vote. As for
Yeah.
that, America voted on who their favorite Islanders were, and the 3 guys and the 3 gals that are on the bottom are up for dumping. So,
Sheesh.
in no particular order, it's Jaden, Grayson, and Andrina for the women, and
Damn.
TJ, Taylor,
Is
and
Andrina gonna go
Austin for
home?
the men. But
Fellow Islanders can save just one of you. What? No. Oh my god.
But
One
of
out of
course,
everybody?
Ace's clique all gets
So
together
Taylor
and saves
saved?
Taylor, meaning everyone else on that list, they're gone. Iris is in tears.
Sheesh. Damn. I'm used to it being like one guy, one girl go home, right? They just sent home 5 people.
But yeah, the next day, this leaves people like Ace and Shelly wondering what on earth America could have possibly been thinking not voting them to be prom king and queen.
Dog.
All the while, a whole bunch of the single
They don't rock with you
girls
like
are now
that.
seeing Iris all alone and are going...
They own it now.
We then get another messy kissy challenge where
Another kissing
Zach,
session.
after seeing Amaya get voted so high by America, well, he's suddenly going, you know what? I actually do like you. Elon
He's
and
seen that-
Pepe
he's
go
seen
and
everybody
kiss
else like that.
Iris, but Iris really only vibes with one of those 2.
Damn.
There's so much pie in my mouth.
I prefer my kiss with Pepe over Elan.
Oh, Elon was just
100%.
catching
And
strays,
everyone
bro.
decides to start burying the hatchet.
0-2.
as, You know, if there's another America vote, they want to be in their good graces. Cause Chris and Shelly are now good, Zach apologizes to Amaya, and as for Brian, well, ever since he defended Amaya, these two have been getting a lot closer.
There we go.
What they said is what they said, and the cons they said is pros to me, so.
You know, he is flirtatious, I'm flirtatious, and then
They
boom,
own it. Yeah,
it
exactly.
just blossom into something beautiful.
We'll see what Brian does, though. It's easy because I feel like so many people have kissed Amaya, right? So it's kind of like, and they've kind of used her. So we'll see if this connection lasts. But I'm happy for Amaya. I'm happy Amaya found somebody, hopefully, who rocks with her, who understands her. Because, yeah, she was getting done dirty.
But just when you think we might actually have more
Oh,
than
spoke
one
too
or
soon.
2 solid couples this season, this suddenly gets announced.
Welcome back to Love Island USA. Sierra has left the villa due to a personal situation.
And just in time for...
Damn, Sierra had to leave? Wait, why Sierra leave? She was my favorite. She got bounced off cam? Oh, hell no. I'm distraught now. What? Why did Sierra have to go? I'm gonna have to look that up, low key, without spoiling. I wonder if they're gonna tell us, but in the video. But why did Sierra had to go? Damn. GG's for me, y'all. That was my favorite. That was my pick. She was gonna go all the way, but she just left the villa for personal reasons. Just quit. Crazy.
for another recoupling ceremony where the women are
Oh, they had to
set
go back
pick
to a
man to couple up with.
second
so now
couple?
Nick has to sit down with Alandria for a rerun.
Nick is sick. Thought he finally made it closed off. And then Sierra dipped. Damn.
That makes absolutely no sense to me.
Nalandria has a nice ring to it.
Nalandria is insane. We can work on that. We can work.
Oh, they doubling back, huh? Nick, like, you saved me once before, Landria. Save me again, please.
And okay, I get it. They're friends and stuff. They kissed before. He's attracted to her, but like, why? This is obviously just a placeholder coupling. Why not make Nick immune this time in the hopes that Sierra returns? And why did Sierra even go away? Was it... Oh, okay.
Sierra Ortega exits Love Island USA days before finale amid racism backlash. She was a racist? Oh, damn. What was I thinking? What was, I let the beauty blind me. I didn't see it. I couldn't see it coming. Sheesh, amid racism backlash.
Okay,
Well, she just
never
said like the N-word or something?
Also, kind of wild that we're 2 for 2 on those this season.
That is crazy.
We go
That is 2
into
for 2.
another
Like,
coupling ceremony where Shelly chooses Ace, Clark chooses Taylor, Huda chooses Chris, Iris chooses Pepe, sorry Elam, and then it's Alandria's turn.
damn. Saved him twice, huh? But then Alandria had to be saved too. It was like Alandria had to find somebody.
Excited. Well, last up, it's Amaya's turn, where her pick is, thankfully,
Brian. Congratulations,
Yeah,
Brian.
Zach is sick.
Maybe there's hope for these two. But so that's it.
Damn, they just cut the whole cast in half, huh? Because it was, 5 people got eliminated before Taylor got saved, but then Sierra left, and now Zach and Elam are gone. Damn, 8 people got eliminated that week. That's wild, bruh. That's crazy. But the thing is, it seems like things are falling into place though. I think the couples are finding one another. We'll see what happens with Nick and Alandria. Don't think that's gonna last. I think they're just with each other to stay in the competition. Ace and Shelly are the masterminds behind pulling the strings on a lot of stuff. I think Taylor and Sierra locked in like that. They seem to be choosing each other, so I think those are strong. So those are my top 3. Amaya and Brian, we'll see how it works out. That's kind of like my wild card. But yeah, I definitely think Alandria, Nick, probably shaky, but they're in it for survival. Ace and Shelly, they're really masterminds at pulling strings. Taylor and Clark are really locked in. So we'll see. Those are my top 3, and then Brian and Amaya will be my honorable mention. So that's my prediction. Those are going to be the last 4 standing. Going in probably to like the last week. And